Hey guys, it's Jordan Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. So for those of you guys that were curious why I was chopping up my True Smile veneers, it is because I am actually starting Invisalign. So today's video is going to be a super informative video about Invisalign and all of the procedures that I am going through, had to go through already, and I'm going to go through. Basically, the reason why I decided to share my Invisalign story is because I have an interesting case because I am doing like an asymmetrical case because I have one extraction here, which I already had done. And so I'm missing a tooth there. If you want to know more about my extraction, you can find the link below. So when I was researching before I got my orthodontic treatment, I could not find anything on the internet about cases where you had asymmetrical extractions, meaning you're only going to extract one tooth. The reason why this is happening for me is because I had a root canal on this bicuspid back in the day, and the tooth broke off one day when I was eating, and so I had to get the root of the tooth surgically extracted from my jaw. And because my midline is off of my teeth, and it always has been, we're going to shift all of my teeth to the right so everything is like centered and aligned properly. Because of recent advances in technology, you can basically do all of the same things with braces as you can with Invisalign. So when I went to the orthodontist, I was expecting him to tell me that I was going to need traditional braces, and I had totally accepted that before I went. And I've already had traditional braces. I had them for like 8 months. They were like the clear kind of braces, not aligners like Invisalign, but actual clear braces, and they were all right. And so I was kind of hesitant to go into Invisalign because I've been wearing the True Smile veneers for like 2 years, and I didn't really want to be wearing some kind of aligner in my mouth anymore, but he convinced me to do Invisalign. And I'm also going to be doing a temporary anchorage device, which is like a little screw that they're going to screw into my jaw, and it's going to be so that we can actually pull the teeth from the back forward instead of pushing everything back. Because in the past they used to do what was called retraction orthodontics, and so if you had any crowding or your midline was off or anything, they would extract a couple teeth and they would push everything back so that everything was straight. But the problem with this is that it can cause TMJ, which is a jaw problem. It can cause you to have migraines and headaches down the line. It can cause you to have sleep apnea because you don't have enough room for your tongue to rest properly. So I suggest that if you're going to get orthodontic treatment and you are going to need extractions, that you definitely talk to your orthodontist, make sure you're comfortable with it, do your research before you go into your treatment and things like that, because extractions are still very common amongst orthodontics, but there are also a bunch of orthodontists that are like, I will not extract under any circumstance. So in my circumstance, I am very happy to do the extraction because it means I can correct my midline, get rid of that dead tooth, I can avoid getting a dental implant, and I'm going to pull all of my teeth forward, so I'm not going to have the problem of not having enough tongue space. And I'm actually going to be doing accelerated orthodontics. So I have an appliance that is called Propel, which came with my Invisalign. And basically it is this device that you bite on for 5 minutes a day, and it can increase your Invisalign treatment time by like 40%. So this is my Invisalign. It comes in a little black case like this. And I'm on the first week. You're supposed to wear them for 22 hours a day. You just take them out when you're eating. The only thing that you can literally have in these is cold water, not even hot water because it will melt them. But this is what they look like. It's just like a clear liner. So they fit like super flush and snug to your teeth. And basically, if you can hear any kind of lisp, it will reside in a couple days, they said, but since I'm brand new to this, I will have a little bit of a lisp. And they give you this thing which is called a chewie, and it's just like a little piece of rubber, and you like bite it if the aligners aren't like fitting perfectly snug, just to make sure that everything is perfectly snug. And yeah, this is the little carrying case that they give you. They give you 2 weeks of aligners at a time, or at least my orthodontist does, and they come in little packages like this. And so this was my first week, and then this is going to be my next week. It's just like a little Ziploc bag. And then this is my Propel, which is the appliance that I'm going to be using for the acceleration. They suggested that my treatment time will be 13 to 15 months approximately, and then potential refinements if they need to like tune anything. So this is called the V Pro 5, and it is by Propel. So in the box you get this, which you bite on. This is the base, which is like the power source. It comes with like a little USB, and there's the charger. So this is to charge the base. So you just attach this once it's charged and bite onto it for 5 minutes a day, and it basically just vibrates your teeth, and that accelerates your orthodontic treatment by up to 40% of the time. So to start out my treatment, it's just these clear aligners, and then I'm going to be getting attachments, which are basically these little like clear dots that they're going to glue on my teeth in certain places, which are going to help move the teeth in certain directions. And then I'm going to be getting elastics, exactly the same as you would get on braces, where they like attach elastics to the top and the bottom, and that's going to help align my bite and fix the cross bite and fix the midline. And then I'm going to get that TAD, which is a temporary anchorage device, and it is going to be a little screw, and essentially it is going to be screwed into like my gums up here, and it apparently doesn't really hurt at all. You don't even get frozen, like you don't even need a needle for it or anything. They just use like an Oragel to like numb your gums for a couple minutes, and then they screw it in. To be honest, I'm super nervous about that because it sounds painful to have like a screw screwed into your jaw, but my teeth will finally be straight, and my bite will be fixed, and this gap will be fixed, and I will just be extremely thankful to finally have all of this done. So basically the treatment cost in total is going to be $8,500 Canadian, which is a ton, but I'm basically signing my life away to do like the tiniest littlest increments month to month to month, so that I can pay for this over however many months it takes to pay off that amount. It would be a little bit cheaper by like $700 if I wasn't doing the accelerated Invisalign, but the orthodontist recommended that I do the accelerated Invisalign, and especially because I'm an adult, so I just decided to go with his word on that. So essentially you can't eat or drink anything, like I said, except for cold water with the aligners. You have to take them out when you eat, brush your teeth before you put them back on. You're supposed to wear them for at least 22 hours a day. Try and wear them 24 hours a day, so you'll be sleeping with them as well. So everybody's treatment and everybody's cost and everybody's treatment time is going to be different. Like I said, mine was estimated at 13 to 15 months for the entire treatment, and yours could be different. You'll have to talk to your orthodontist about it. You can get Invisalign through a dentist, but I'm choosing to get it through an orthodontist just because I need like the TAD, and I had to get the extraction, and I just wanted to see a specialist because there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be fixed. And I do have a really tiny tooth right here. It's called a peg lateral tooth, and because it's really small, they're going to use Invisalign to create space around that tooth, and basically I'll get a veneer placed on that tooth so it's the same size as my other lateral incisor, I believe it is called. I also have a wisdom tooth that's way up at the top that's literally grown in sideways, and it's included in the aligner as well, so the aligner is going to bring that tooth down as well. If you have any questions about doing Invisalign with extractions or doing Invisalign with an asymmetric extraction, if you have any questions about the TAD, if you have any questions about elastics or just Invisalign in general, or the pros and cons about braces and Invisalign, any questions at all, just definitely let me know in the comments below. I would be glad to help you out and answer as best as I know how. I am a huge orthodontic nerd, so I know basically every single treatment that is available. I have thoroughly and extensively researched this for years and years and years and years and years. So I know a ton. If you have some questions, I can probably help you out. And I'm not a dentist or an orthodontist or anything, I'm just a geek. But that being said, that is it for this video. I hope that this video was useful to you guys, and like I said, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. But as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly. And if you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.